Hey, Betty.
Hello.
Another week has gone by. More
Yes.
fun stuff. By the way, how are the tattoos healing? Are they good?
Oh, they are perfect.
Of course
Like
they
to
are.
be honest, to be honest, the day I came home after the
Mhm.
tattoos, I was taking a shower, and then I was like, "Oh, I should put some some cream on some moisturizer on the tattoo," because I it was like
Yeah,
I didn't even remember like no pain. Like Pixie is the best.
Pixie is the best. So
Yeah.
I
Now I
actually,
have to remember to do the moisturizer.
I know.
Otherwise, like I will forget. Although I put I put 'em every day on my
Yeah, but I know the feeling. I was like,
body. Okay.
oh, it was one of the, oh, yeah. But
Yeah.
I also did I also added the color to scale. So that one
Oh,
I'm still,
how did that go?
I'll
I
send you a picture afterwards.
like
She's so
it.
pretty. She's blue, dabba dee dabba die. So
Finally it's blue.
she's very
Okay, as it should.
pretty. But we agreed to continue once I go for Andarna to
Okay.
also add, now I need to see how my skin takes it because I had a tattoo below, right? So I
Yeah.
kind of need to make sure that it goes
It's
over the red.
correct.
So yeah,
Yeah.
next time I'll be doing Andarna and then just, some retouches to scale to make sure that she pops out. But she's
Yeah.
so pretty and blue. But yeah, so happy.
Yeah,
Ah,
and we finally have our
yes.
amazing
And
quotes
we need to
from
thank again our
those.
muses, right? It's two muses we had, which was Miss Tamar Shaw.
Yes.
Do I need to say again that I'm waiting for more books? No.
I thought you were going to say, do I need to say again, I'm aware. Like it's never
I mean,
enough.
she knows we're aware by now. It's just,
It's never enough.
I'll give you a couple of weeks without annoying you. Don't get too used to it. And then we'll get back to annoying the shit out of you for more books. But yeah, tomorrow. And then to Miss K. Gray,
Okay, great. Yes.
which, by the way, again, I know we talked about Bloodbound, but also,
We are in need of the second book.
right? It's like,
Yeah,
so,
it's like
Amen,
yeah, it,
Azael, where are we
gi-
now?
yeah, she gave us like a glimpse and she set
Mhm.
the fire and then run away.
Right? It was like,
Right?
"Oof, mic drop, bye."
Yeah, no, we need to know more about those two and
Agreed. So just in case, Miss K. Gray, you were very comfy, hmm, we need
we
Bloodbound
are coming for
and
you.
Magi too. Just
Yes.
saying. No pressure. Some. But yeah,
Yeah. No pressure is the biggest lie we say on this
true,
channel.
right? I mean, we tried to sound nice about it, but, mm, oh well.
We are keeping you on your toes.
Always, always. You know what? I right now, what I'm thinking is I miss having you next to me doing this.
Oh,
That was fun,
we need to do something about that then.
right?
Yeah.
Like, once in a while, do the, in loco together.
And like, yeah, like
It
a
does give me a bit
podcaster.
more work in terms of cutting because people what you saw was the good parts. As in, that was the best
No,
options of the footage
not the best ones, but the ones that were
for
like,
public consumption.
yes.
That meant a lot of cuts. So, like, "Okay, nope, this is not nope, but it was fun, and I wanna do it again.
It was very fun. Yeah. Well, we do have a couple of more tattoos to do. So,
Right? I
yeah,
mean, we have to do a NASA.
we have to do a NASA/Wolf King.
Yeah, for me, she's a NASA. I like a NASA. But we need to
Yeah,
do our
and
wolf, and we need to do our Scottish homage,
Scottish unicorn. Yeah.
right?
The national.
Oh, and I still have the stickers. I need to go back to the stickers,
The what?
my stickers. So I'm gonna get like um basically one for Cam Moranova's books, right? So kind of like Bones and Bunny. I'm thinking if I get something for Morphine and Maury, So kind of putting together those couples
Mhm.
in little stickers, like
Yeah.
symbols, and I might need to think about what else I wanna add to the stickers.
Well, we might need to do a brainstorm
Mm.
because I want to have, and this is going to sound so weird, but I'm going to say anyways because that's the intention of being weird. I want Layla Faye on my body.
Oh,
So, no
I want
idea
Layla wait, wait, wait,
how
wait. I want Layla Faye on my body.
on my body.
Uh.
But the thing is with Layla Faye is that she has given us so many amazing characters because, of course, Devil will be like Roland would be the first one,
Uh,
but Prize for the King has stole my heart.
mhm, mm.
The two Christmas
Yeah, the Tucker and
novellas.
the Killer.
Yes. Well,
I
see,
I know,
um
it's not easy.
it's
It's
not
very
easy.
hard to try to reduce
Yeah.
Layla's
So,
work to 1 or 2 symbols, it's not easy. I
yeah,
personally have one that I would like to do for Layla,
which one?
the Phantom, which will be a skull with pink eyes in a shape of
Mhm,
heart.
mhm.
That's it. Um, but I don't kn I love Prize for the King. I don't know what I could symbolize it as, right? So that
Yeah,
it's not a
again,
big
yeah.
thing.
The same with the devil. And the thing is, I don't know if
Well,
you
Yaga
have
is easy.
ever.
Do a poppy, a
Mm,
small poppy.
no flowers. Um, no.
I wouldn't mind a poppy, just one, like, not
Just
a
one.
big ass
Yeah,
thing.
that's it's an
One
idea. Yeah. Um, guys, I was just saying before she said puppy. Uh,
puppy girl. Mhm.
puppy girl. That if you haven't read Layla's Faye book, not only the stories are amazing, the art that she includes
Mm,
on the books.
I know.
So if we were to make a tattoo out of the of one of the books, of course we would have to ask for permission, but I'm pretty sure she wouldn't mind. We would have so many to work with because the oh my and Prize for the
I know.
King, like, oh, and the Devils and
I
so
know.
many, like, yeah. But I don't know.
I know.
I
I
wanted
also like
one
we
that
could do Ghosts of
symbolized
Halloween.
everything. Hmm?
Ghosts of Halloween. Ghosts of Halloween. We could do 3 little ghosts together, because that's what they're.
Yeah, but I know it won't be easy to
No.
summarize everything in only one image. But I don't. I still have faith that we might
Well,
find
yeah,
something or something, or even like okay, one image that for some reason have them all. Hmm.
it's one image for all is gonna be unless we literally write down Layla Faye, one image for all. I don't think I mean, what I read during this week, I also kind of just wanted to do a couple of shout outs, if you don't mind.
Okay. Go
No,
on.
honestly. So,
What? You are wasting time. Come on, go. Tell me. I want to know what you
what
have
do I do?
read. I want to know everything about the books that you've been reading. Everything.
Arr. No, very quickly. Shout out to Amaya Denise. Her book, The Biggest Fan, came out on the 24th. And by the way, Amaya, if we could arc for the next ones in the series, we would love that. Just let us know. Because I really like that book and I want to know because there's more coming and I want to know what happens. So that's the book that came out from what we've already read. Um, so I just wanted to say that shout out. And then a couple more books that we're going through in terms of arcs. We are working, and probably by now we've already sent out the reviews. But just in case people don't know, we did read Mira Moore's Burn Protocol. Mhm.
Yeah.
That was a good protocol to read. Maya. Mm, mm, mm. Maya and Elena. So yes, we did. That was one of the books we read this week, and also we have another one that we will probably already by now done the review, but Don't Take Me by Sofia Nicola Presti. That was also part of our arcs for this, the ones we have so far. I know we're kind of waiting, and I don't know if we've already gotten it or not. I actually need to check again. We are waiting for one called Vengeance that should come out next week, roughly. So we need to that's one that's going to come out very on top of the release date. So I'm very curious for it. Um, and I am very kind of curious to see we're trying we've already signed up for, I think we've already said this last week, but for a new one by Tasneem Alam, where I'm very curious about the story, like seriously curious. Again, the lady has done something, she remembers nothing. So, yeah. I was like, tell me more. So I'm
Mm-mm.
kinda waiting for that one, and
She can't remember, so she can't tell
I
you.
know, but I'm fairly certain someone will, and will bring that story up, so I'm really curious. But yeah, that's just a couple of the arcs we have been going through and, posting about, but all very cool. And, well, today we're gonna meet someone.
Yes.
So this week is not just the two of us. Today we go back to our, fun interviews, and we're going to be talking to the Sir himself, LJ Langdale.
Hope you enjoy.
Say that. So, hello, LJ. Welcome to the crazy.
Thank you for having me.
Please don't go away. Okay?
And don't
Just
block us afterwards. I mean,
don't block.
because
Yes.
we tend to be weird, but that's fine. So, Sir. Sir was a very interesting read.
Is
I
that a
have
good thing?
so many questions. So many questions. The first of all being, why? Why? What drew you, and to be honest, right, what drew you to that academic world?
Yep.
Before we go into the specifics of our metronomes, what drew you to that academic world?
So I mean, I've not worked in a university, but I have worked in the academic world before.
Hmm.
Not in any teaching capacity, so don't put me on any lists. But
That would be an interesting list.
their very own ecosystems is really odd.
Mm.
They don't venture outwards that much. These people that politics is very much internal, and yeah, it's the strangest environment I've worked in my career. So I wanted to revisit that, and I felt like the story that I wanted to tell really sat well within the academic world.
Okay, fair. But
And
so I'm guessing that one of the characters is inspired on someone you met. And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the main ones, though. I'm talking
Right.
about
Okay.
that lovely fella that for some reason
Dr.
I just
Croft.
wanna kick his ass. Ugh.
uh,
Oh.
yeah.
Mhm. Inspiration? Was any there?
Yeah. I mean, Dr. Croft is partly someone that I used to know,
Ooh,
partly also a little bit Donald Trump.
fair.
Yeah.
As gross as.
Yeah. Yeah. He
yeah,
is a little bit gross.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So,
But I am guessing he's going, and now again, I know we're venturing completely off everything we've discussed, but that's life. I do feel like he's going to have a role to play in the second book because I don't think he's done with his trickery.
absolutely not. No, he is, he's very keen to establish his, personal brand of dominance, shall we say.
It is, right? It is an attempt
Yeah.
to, but it is a failed one, though. Um,
Yeah.
mm. All right, all right, all right. I was very curious about that one, honestly, because he just gives me the creeps, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's trying very hard to do something, and it ain't good. So,
Yeah.
hmm. And now going to our friends, our metronomes. First of all, why the metronome? Because I swear to God, I was reading it and I was imagining tick, tack, tick, tack. I'm like, oh my God. Like
Yeah.
the precision, the
Yeah.
timing, right? It's every freaking action has that balance to it, right? All of that precision. Why and how?
So why is something that will be explored in future books.
Oh.
Um,
Hmm.
but the reason why I added it, at first, Matthews was going to use classical music, but then I felt like that was more background. It didn't feel like it was adding much to the tension for me. So then I revisited and I thought of so there was a scene that I did delete from the first book, which will appear either in the second or the third book, which involved a ticking clock. And I went from there to the metronome and thought, actually, that could be, it's weird, but it could be quite cool to add.
It's weird, but at the same time, it makes perfect sense for him.
It does.
Like
Yeah, it works really well for him. Yeah.
it, right? That it's
Yeah.
everything is so tight and precise. Nothing
The
can be out of his
OCD,
order. So
yeah.
it does make sense in a freaky kind of way. Let's put it that way. But honestly, thank you very much for those characters. They're extremely interesting. I mean, I have my own take on what's going to happen in the next book, but we'll get to book 2 in a while. Let's
You
a
you
little
will
bit.
try to bribe LJ to give something.
We might want to bribe for arcs of book 2 and 3. And
Oh, absolutely.
so there
The
was
arc's all
something
yours.
coming up, right? There's something coming up before book 2, right, LJ? I saw that
Yes.
about our Lydia.
Yes, there's a short novella, probably 20 to 25,000 words, that's
Ooh.
in progress. I would say that's probably about 60, 70% done now.
We were talking
Yeah.
arcs. Arc, please. Table 2. Copy me.
Of course.
We would love to,
But
honestly, because I think you bring. So first
yeah,
of all, it is dealing and just to kind of give our viewers a little bit of an insight. And by viewers, I mean like the 10 people who visit us. This does have a lot of trauma built into it and a very important backstory for both characters. So it's not like
Yeah.
one of them is willy-nilly happy. No. Both have trauma and have their own issues they will deal with. And I'm guessing that's going to be I can't wait for book 2 because the way you closed book 1, sir, I could nearly reach through, and go like, so you just broke down walls. You
Yeah.
literally broke down a wall
can
at
you see
the
she's
end of the book.
excited?
Yes.
I was like,
Aren't you glad you're not on the same room as she is?
trust me, you are, because I was like, so how does this move forward? You just killed you shattered his walls, and he has plenty of them. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus, that man is Fort Knox. He's impenetrable. And yet, in that closing scene, you break down a very important one.
Yeah.
So I have so many questions on that dynamic moving forward, because up until now, we've had a very strict dynamic. No deviation from pattern. It can't. There's
Yeah.
always 2 options on the table between them. And I love that she always makes the option that he doesn't know how to handle. It
Oh,
always makes me
yeah.
go like, I love twisted characters, by the way, in case you haven't noticed.
Me too. That's why I wrote them.
They're so cool. And I honestly, I was so happy that she always made that choice, because I'm like, now how does he handle that?
Yeah.
And I'm sure for him, it was like, the fuck? Because he's like, I don't understand. She's just killing him. And it's so cool. So this is my way of saying, thank you, I loved it, I want more. But going back to the characters, because I think people might want to know about it. Besides that, people buy the book, read it, and then you can talk. So I want to understand, like, when you started writing these, and let's talk about the 2 main characters, because they take us on a ride, even though we have
Yeah.
interesting side characters, which we do. and all of them have add a little something to this relationship. Was it psychological part that started first, or did you let the power dynamic dictate everything? I mean, I have my view on this, but
So I
I want
wanted it to be psychological right from the start. I wanted my readers to not know who to trust, not know what motivations to trust, and question everything. I mean, originally in my first draft of Sir, Matthews was a complete antagonist. He was not a nice guy at all. Not a great guy now, but still,
I was
he.
going to say, like, if,
Even
wait, that's
worse.
a trick question because he's not. But without spoilers, people, he's not amazing, but he's not purposefully antagonistic. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
more depth to his character than there was in my first draft, where he was almost manipulating the situation for himself. But I still want to leave that question open-ended. Is he manipulating
You
the
do.
situation for his own gains?
Did
You
you do
do
any
throughout the whole book.
research? Did
A
you
little bit.
do any research for this book? And how do you do research for this kind of book?
Google. I'm sure his research in Google is interesting. Search
Google
engine.
is my best friend. There was an awful lot of Googling.
Your algorithm
Yeah,
must
so
be
yeah, I
interesting.
mean, I'm not an expert in behavioral science. That may shock you. But it was deliberately keeping things sounding like I'm educated in my writing, but it's also keeping them vague enough for people just to accept what I'm writing is correct.
You did brilliantly at that. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
I
yeah.
could have sworn there was something there, but I mean, I see him as a mix, and please don't hate me because this is my read, right? I see him as a mix of Cal Lightman. I don't know if you know that character from Lie to Me. All of that
Mm,
analysis of
Yes.
micro
Yeah.
expressions, all of it,
yeah.
with
Yeah.
Mr. Grey from 50 Shades. Not that he
Okay.
goes into that level physically, or up until
No.
now, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Up until now, he hasn't. But the need for control, right?
Yeah.
So that was kind of my take on your MMC. And
Yeah. That's I think you were the first person to make the comparison to is it Carl
Cal
Lackman from Lie to
Yeah.
Me? So I remember watching that show years ago and enjoying it. So yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's where you got him from.
Yeah.
I mean, the reading of the micro expressions, all of that attention to detail, even if he seems like he's living about
Yeah.
his life, but he's
Not paying
documenting
attention.
everything
Yes.
without breaking his stride, which I love. All right. By the way, again, I loved your book, just in case you didn't notice.
Yes,
Okay.
she does. She's and guys, this is
There it is.
the book.
The book.
The book. Try
The
not
book.
get any reflection, and you should definitely buy it. Book
Mm.
1, so you can be prepared for book 2.
Yeah.
And the
And
prequel.
yeah.
You want to know that story about Lydia?
Mm,
Lydia's story, the backstory. Something's coming up. Mr. LJ is writing, and then I want to read it. All right. Okay. When you start writing them together, right? When you finally put them in the same room, was there anything that surprised you about that?
Oh, I guess how you mentioned earlier how Lydia always makes the choice that he's not expecting. I kind of wasn't expecting the choices she made either. That she kind of I was trying to get her to be more vulnerable, and then at the same time, I'm like, no, this is. Can I swear?
Yeah, feel free. I've already done like 100 times. That's fine.
This is Lydia fucking Johnson. She doesn't.
Exactly. She doesn't do vulnerable.
No. So she's always looking to seize the power, and no matter how vulnerable of a state that she ended up in during these exercises, it was always that fire in her that always shone through in the end. So that
Yeah.
kind of surprised me, because there was, I think there was one or maybe two scenes where she did take the more obvious choice
But still a
originally.
means to an end.
Yes.
I think it's still measured. Even when she does that, it's still measured. Like how
Yes.
much power do you lose when taking that decision?
Yeah.
Because she is very interesting as well. All right. Okay. Okay. Buddy, any questions before
Well,
I
I
take over? Sorry.
yeah, I know. But it's okay. I wanted to know more about LJ, and if is this your first book, and something about the author behind these
Well,
amazing
the author
characters
behind
and
has very
amazing.
good taste in music, by the way, Betty. I can see Linkin Park
Thank you.
Blink 182. Sorry.
Yeah, Linkin Park. Is that because
Linkin
that's
Park.
why you're
Yeah.
saying that? Okay.
Yeah.
Blink.
Tell us more about you, about your your life as an author, or anything that you can share with us.
Yeah. I mean, so Sir is my first published book. Um, I would say since ever since I left school, I've always wanted to write something. There's been many times when I have written different, sometimes scripts, sometimes novels, sometimes novellas, throughout, and they've never really clicked. I've never really seen them through
Mm.
before. Um, but then when I had this idea for Sir, I told myself that I'm going to see this one through. So I turned 40 last year, and it was
Hmm.
always a bucket list goal: write a book and publish. So I was like, there's no more excuses now. I'm running out of excuses. Let's do this. Let's get this out there. And
I'm ready.
it was terrifying to put my work out there. It really was. I didn't know what to do. Once I wrote the novel, that was almost the easiest part. It was getting eyes on it afterwards, getting it out there. How do I self-publish? How do I advertise? So it was, yeah, that was the hardest part. The writing has been the easiest part after all that time, just putting it off and procrastinating. So yeah, I'm
And
glad
now,
I'm back writing now. I'm writing a novella. I'm writing a sequel to Sir, and I'm also co-authoring with another indie author called Amara Wynn. Um,
hmm,
Very, very different project to what Sir is.
Okay.
It's musically focused. Probably going to be a more
yeah,
coming of age. Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
want Kelly. Yeah.
Air music.
Yeah, but I'm really excited about that project. Me and Amara, we're working on that, so it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I love the writing process, and I really fell in love with it last year, and I'm addicted to doing it now.
You'll be on our list, you and Amara, for another podcast. So yeah,
And
we will
Amara has
do.
her own interviews, because I saw that you went to an interview with Amara. I started watching. I was like, no, I'm not going to watch, because I'm going to talk to LJ and I don't want to watch anything.
That's
No, I
yeah, that's how the partnership started. It was like I joined Amara on an interview, and we kind of got on so well. There's a lot of similarities between our two debut books. Hers is called More Than I Expected. Really, really good read. Not dark like mine, but the characters certainly are similar, and even the supporting characters are very, very similar people.
But they
So
wouldn't be
this,
friends if they knew each other.
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. I mean, no.
No.
Want to bet that the answer is no.
No. So, but now the book is published.
Yeah.
How are you feeling now? Like, how has been like the the audience? Have you been like receiving love and an appreciation? How
Yeah, I
has
mean,
it been?
it's yeah, it's been amazing. I remember when reviews first started coming in and I was seeing 5-star reviews, I was like, really, this is my work. You're giving me 5 stars. And it was incredible. People sending me messages on Instagram, telling me how much they connect with different characters, how they have different opinions, how they have theories on where the book is going. And yeah, it's amazing.
One of
Yeah,
those books that makes you relax while you are reading, but also think.
yeah,
I
Yeah,
need
you
an
you
actual
you didn't relax, but yeah, but
I
also
need
makes you think, right? Like, yeah, food for thoughts. Yeah,
that it
yeah,
does. They might be a bit of dark thoughts, but food for thoughts nonetheless.
yeah. But we don't. We don't judge here, and we are
We
and
accept that it's
yeah,
dark.
we are very inclusive here. So yeah.
We're also mad, by the way, I'll check, in case you hadn't noticed. I mean, I did warn you before.
no,
Just
I was well aware. I've been watching you guys for a little while now on
it's like
on
I think
YouTube.
that was the reason he accepted.
when
Each
she
his
tested it
own.
out. It's like, how much crazy can I handle? Let me try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just a little bit. Okay. All right. Now, very deliberate slow burn.
Yes.
Were you ever tempted to like ditch the slow burn and just jump? Or, it's
Was
like,
it
nah,
intentional?
that's fine. I'll keep to this tone because it is slow.
Yeah.
Slow burn.
I know, and it's I get
Look
the
at his
frustration.
smile. He knows what
Yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah. No,
doing.
no, no. He loves the edging
Yeah,
piece. He loves
I
edging
love.
as it's like a little
Yeah,
bit, like 10 more pages. No,
Yeah.
20 more.
yeah. That's pretty much exactly what it is. It's just edging you guys, and
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, for me, I wanted to make sure that these characters were fully fleshed out. I didn't want to just put 2 attractive people in a room
Yeah.
and just get them to do whatever. It was all about building these characters into 3-dimensional people first, and then you can understand the decisions that Matthews makes, the decisions that Lydia makes, how the people on the outside view them as well, how Eleanor speaks to Matthews, and obviously she senses something is amiss. And
Uh-huh.
Danny's concern, Danny is Lydia's best friend, his concern for Lydia as well.
He feels a little bit like that, the voice of reason,
Yeah,
right?
he is. Yeah, he is both the angel and the devil on Lydia's shoulder. I mean, he encourages her to misbehave. Like they go to bars, they
Yeah,
pick up
yeah.
guys,
But
everything
not
they have
when it
fun.
comes to him.
Yes, yeah,
So
because
that's exactly how you kill us without us.
yeah,
So is he worth it or not? We never know until the end.
no,
We still don't know if Matthews
we
is good because you always have Danny going like, maybe it's manipulation. You're like, is it? And so I was like, huh? You're always
yeah.
misleading us. And it's very interesting though to watch.
I think that's I mean, and it's you find that a lot in real life when a close friend starts a new relationship. You don't know these people. You know
Yeah.
your friend. You know you love your friend. You don't know this person that all of a sudden
Yeah.
trusts this new person. Like who is this person coming into your life? What do they want with you? So
True.
Yeah.
yeah, I wanted to
Mm.
reflect that, and I wanted to leave it, um, yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
open as to what
A
the
little bit.
motivations are.
Sure. Call it a little bit.
Yeah.
Again. But now we wait for book 2 and maybe the book 2, will we understand further or will we end book 2 still maybe? Okay. Right.
Yeah, I mean that. So obviously things are going to change a lot in book 2. It's not going to be as much of a slow burn. We are going to
Mm.
move
Okay.
at a faster pace now because walls have fallen down, and we are in a different dynamic now. I can't give away too much. We are in a different dynamic, and is how both characters adapt to that now. Um, yeah, so it's going to be a lot faster in book 2.
And it's coming out when?
Not as fast as my writing. So it's going to be, I would say I am about 40% through on my first draft. I'm doing okay with it. I'm enjoying writing it. I'm getting possibly one or two chapters done a week at the moment. So
I mean, we'll wait, right? I mean, we tend to pressure our authors and like, when can we? We'll wait. That's
Nothing else we
fine.
can do, right?
Exactly. But we'll be
Especially
here
when-
supporting and waiting because
I appreciate it.
I can't fucking wait to read that because, yeah. Again,
and,
Death
and
End.
from time to time, just a kind reminder, like, "Hey."
Yeah, exactly. We might get some shout outs
Yeah.
going like,
Yes.
and that book, that
Yeah,
might
I
happen.
mean, yeah, I'm already teasing it on Instagram. I don't know why I'm doing that to myself, but it's
I
yeah.
saw.
But the good thing is, like, now that this video is out, will be out, and it's you have been doing stuff on Instagram as well. It gives times for the ones who haven't read the book start to read it. So
Yeah.
which is good until you publish
should.
the second one, because and also to make sure, like, because one of the things that this book, like, it requires a lot of patience from the readers, right? So
Mhm.
waiting for a second book is also will
It's
need
another exercise in
exactly.
patience.
So, but my question is, what kind of, like, when you were writing, where you were, like, like putting your mind into a place to write this book, what kind of reader were you thinking about? Like, um would be enjoying this your book? Do you had anything in mind, or just
Me. I wanted to write a book that I would enjoy reading myself. I always lean more towards character-driven books, long character arcs, morally grey people as well. I don't like a good guy and a bad guy. I like to have a mixture of that. So I wrote it for me. Like I when I started writing it, I didn't even know I was going to be publishing. It was
yeah.
just me just doing my hobby of writing some ideas down and going with it. So yeah. So if anyone does like the slow burn, if anyone does like character driven stories, then this is for you because I wrote it for me.
Yeah,
We want
I'm
to
glad you
get
did.
your TBR. Just saying.
What
We might want to see that. Betty, we need his TBR. Again, morally great. Tick.
Yeah.
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 Yes, everything. Tick. Please do let us know. Just saying. All right. So as we mentioned, like book one is the start of this, and of course you feel it during the book that you're building the characters. I understand why we have the slow burn, obviously. But, and you've already mentioned book two will be a different
Yeah.
dynamic. So how do you feel the series will go, right? And without spoilers, without anything, is it going to be linear, the growth, or will we have any kind of cycles?
I think you're going to have cycles, even in the first few chapters of the second book, which is called Mine. I don't know if we've mentioned that, but we're gonna it's gonna be quite cyclical because Matthews is not in a good place for him. He's vulnerable now, and he's not been vulnerable for a long time. He wants to rebuild these walls, but Lydia now has the sledgehammer to those walls. So the cat and mouse is almost going to be reversed, I would say. And there's going to be certainly not a change in power, but definitely a challenge. And I'm enjoying where it's going. I've tried to stick to my plan as much as I can. I mapped out a whole arc for the second book, and then I start writing it, and the characters don't do what I wanted them to do originally.
Again, she's Lydia fucking Johnson. I don't see where you thought you could
Yeah, I
guide
mean,
her. Sorry.
she's her own person. Like, she decides where the story's going. It's not up
Let's
to
go
me.
with the flow,
I'm a
accept
passenger.
it. Yeah.
Fair. I mean, fair. But
Yeah.
will we still have that tension in book 2?
Yes, the tension is still there. I would say it's, like I said, it's a much more fast burn than it was. But there is
But the
still a
second one,
tension there. And there's also still the ultimatum that hangs
mm,
over them that
Mhm.
was established in book 1.
Uh-huh.
So that tension, that's going to come a lot more into the fore
okay.
in book 2.
My mind is already like, yay. Okay, I'm building the whole thing in my mind in my own view, right? Which is
I'm thinking, will it be it will be a duet or trilogy? Like,
It's going to be a
or
trilogy because book
okay,
2
three is good.
certainly
Please don't make it
won't wrap
10.
things up.
We will die.
Yeah, there will be a trilogy. I would say that Lydia's novella won't be the only one either. There'll probably be one for Matthews. But also, I do really love Danny, so I might do one for him, but I'm not sure yet.
yeah. I mean, he deserves one, but
Yeah.
Matthew's one, yes, please.
Yeah, well,
That one's gonna be dark as shit, right?
Yeah,
Matthews.
yeah. That's going to be really, really dark. Yeah.
Are you ready to dive into that? Because that
No, I'm
one's
doing Lydia first for a reason.
like, I imagine that one is gonna take you into very dark places.
Yeah, that one's not going to come out until after book 2, I think. Well, once I've established a few more things in book 2, then I've got a real
Yeah.
platform to do that one for Matthews. But yeah, it's going to be quite a dark read. I don't want to make it too difficult to read, but yeah, there's going to be
Please do.
some bad there's going to be some bad shit going on in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here to read that. As dark as you wanna go. I'm down. I'm Yeah. Alright. Okay. Now, I wanna
forgot
go through
snakes.
some what?
Nothing. Yeah. So go ahead. Sorry.
Like that? I was just gonna go for some rapid fires, and then we can circle back to some questions, but I wanna see you on the spot.
Okay.
Ready?
Hit me.
Okay. Who breaks first emotionally?
Lydia.
Hmm. Does she? Does she? Okay. Who enjoys attention more?
Matthews.
Fair. Fair. Who has actually more power than they realize?
Definitely Lydia.
By the end, I would say
I'm
yes.
surprised.
By the end. Okay. Scene that you rewrote the most?
The last chapter.
Again, fair. I
Yeah.
understand why.
That was,
That
yeah,
is
a
a
lot
shift.
of rewrites. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a shift. Not easy to pivot, but very well done, sir. Okay. Tone. Tone or
Uh,
plot? Tone or plot?
Tone or plot? I would say it's tone.
Okay. Okay. Anything you deliberately did not explain?
The metronome.
You actually need to tell us what's going to be the instrument in book 2, because she's going to come up with something for sure. Okay. What should readers pay close attention to?
Um, Probably the underlying emotional state of Matthews, certainly towards the end.
Hmm. Okay. Rule most likely to be broken next. So we're out of book 1 now.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I can answer that without a spoiler. Who's in control?
Hmm. Okay. Emotion that will dominate book 2.
Fear.
Ooh. God damn it. Okay. Control tightening or slipping?
Tightening to begin with, but slipping.
Ooh.
Like you're
Right.
trying to hold a rope that's going too
Hmm.
fast and you burn your hands.
Jesus. Right. I'm going to be hounding you for months until we release that book. Uh, word
It's
that
so
defines
warm.
book two.
Obsession.
Oh, oof. Yeah, fair. Okay. Um, does the dynamic intensify or fracture in book two?
Uh, it will intensify, but there are fractures afoot as well. A little both. Mainly
Okay.
intensify.
Okay. Rules gone or rewritten completely?
Rewritten.
Hmm. Okay. Emotional stakes higher or just clearer?
Higher.
Who changes first in book two?
Matthews.
Okay. Right. One word for the emotional tone ahead is going to be spiral, sharpen, collide, or unravel.
Ooh, unravel.
Damn it.
You're killing
Like,
her.
right. So many months that I'm going to be dying here. Okay. I,
You can do it.
I can't tell if I've
start
given good
blocking.
answers there or bad. You seem angry still.
I'm not angry. Quite the opposite. It's like
Yeah.
There is no
no
wrong
wrong answers,
answers.
but some of them are very right. So
Yeah, you are only just making her like even more curious and yeah.
That's good.
Uh,
I'm glad.
Are you though? We'll
please
ask
don't
in
block
6
us.
months if you were glad. It's like, are you sure you're glad still? Just saying. All right. So just a couple of questions going back to our beloved characters. Will they be confronting their patterns now that they're evolving, or is it going to be like, just leaning further into them? I mean, from what I understand so far, there's going to be a different pattern, but
Yeah.
are they breaking any of the previous ones?
Well, yes. I think someone like Matthews needs patterns. He
Mm.
needs rules and control. So he will try to lean into them more. And I think Lydia, the type of person that doesn't really like rules and order,
Mm.
is going to try to break them a lot more going forward into book two. Yeah, I didn't want to just rewrite book one. This is why book two is going to be a lot faster. This is why we're going to have different rules and a lot more happening with the two of them.
Okay. Okay. Betty, do you have any questions? My mind is already plotting this whole shit together. Like, I'm out.
No, well, I was going to ask like what was like the hardest scene, but you already answered that. Um, I
Yeah,
don't
that
know,
was
like
yeah.
there are things that I would like to ask, but I'm pretty sure that we won't be able to answer. Otherwise, you'll be giving the plot from from book two. So yeah, I won't do that. I won't do that. So I will have to be patient, and yeah,
I hate
yeah.
that word.
Yeah,
And we say
yeah.
like and please don't block us because we will be reminding you. Like, are we there? Are we there yet? Are we
Find
there yet?
ways.
No, I mean, yeah, you guys keep advertising my first book, then yeah, I won't be blocking.
Yeah, that's the easy part. Dude, that's the easy part. The patience, though,
Yeah,
that's going to be the hard one. No, honestly. So book one, and now jokes aside, book one, I think you did an amazing job at the characters in terms of the
thank you.
depth. And also, especially when you're trying to write some with the amount of trauma that Matthews has, and hear more on Matthews. It is hard to find a balance where he's not, and pardon my friend, an asshole just
Yeah,
for the sake of being an asshole, right?
yes.
Which he's not. There is a lot there that he feels the need to control because he can't function without it. And that's the
Yeah.
problem, is trying to put that across without tarnishing the character as just, he cray-cray, doesn't matter. He's not.
Yeah.
He just has a need for control very, very deeply rooted because of his past trauma that you will present to us after book 2, right? Because we want
Yes.
to know in detail and very pitch black. But yes, it's not easy to write that kind of character without going into a pattern that is always the same type of the way they write those characters, right? It's always the same.
Yeah.
And the fact that you put him in behavioral sciences makes perfect bloody sense because he needs to make sense of the world, and
He
that's how
does.
he analyzes stuff, right? So
Yeah.
for me, that was my hook, line, and sink for this book. Was like, hey, I like it because I do like psychology. I do like that kind of stuff. So for me, that was very much like, hello, sir. The metronome again is just fun, and it makes perfect sense again for him.
Yeah.
But now Lydia is coming into play in a different manner, so I really hope you give her something too, because she needs her own way of punishing him.
Oh, she does. She
It's the
does. Yeah.
retribution by book 2.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yes.
I
She,
can't wait to meet her
yeah.
revenge.
Yes. I would say is I've just written a chapter where, and I can't give too much away, but you get what you want. You get what you want.
I get what I want. Wait,
You
I
know,
get
like
what
to
I
see
want.
something.
Revenge. Revenge is coming, and she's gonna do something. Okay.
Yeah, she is going to do something.
What? Come on, you are between
No
nobody's
spoilers.
is listening
Just
to it.
between
Like,
friends.
come on,
What?
just between the two of us.
Yeah.
No one's listening.
No one's
No
listening.
one's listening. Yeah.
No. This is where we will be muting the video. So yeah, you can.
Can you imagine just beep? Elsie going like, and we're like,
Our ears only.
I will do
Yeah.
that shit. I swear to God. I will put a part of this going like,
Today's a good day.
Yeah. Do you honestly want me to say?
no.
No.
For one single reason.
Because the
I
thing
can't wait
is,
to read it.
we want, but we don't.
Yeah.
We like edging. That's not
Yeah.
news.
Yeah.
Or else we wouldn't be able to read your book because it's chapters and chapters of edging.
There's a lot of edging. Yeah. Yeah. Quite
There were a
literally.
couple of moments where I'm like, Jesus, is that the one's going to explode? But she rallies. I was like, okay, go girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have killed the guy by now. Like, easy.
Yeah. 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 She will get hers.
Hopefully.
Yes.
What, it's been like, what?
Yeah.
You put her like for what, 8 weeks?
No, it was nearly 4, wasn't it? I think it was about 4 weeks. Yeah.
It's well, nah. But right? Like,
Yeah.
like, okay. Whew, can she breathe now? The woman
Yeah.
is left hanging.
Yeah.
And he's
it was.
not.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It was
yeah,
fun to write.
I can only imagine. I would have the time of my life writing it, but reading it, I'm like, Jesus, woman. And it's like, no. I'm sure even Danny by then would offer to help. And he's really not into that, so.
No, yeah, he'll be
Come
terrified
on,
of it.
girl. Come here.
If Danny would say like, no.
No.
Oh, he would be like, Betty, Jesus no home.
Jesus no
Jesus no home.
No.
No. All right. So, LJ, thank you very much for coming.
It's a pleasure.
Again, we love book 1, sir, from the Metronome series. We want to have book 2. You signed up for us to ARC for you, right? Because that's what I heard throughout this interview, is that we
Absolutely.
will ARC for
Yeah.
everything and anything. Okay, good that we have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's binding.
Yeah. And we also
Fine.
want your promise that you'll be returning to our podcast. With book 2, with the novel, we want you back. Please.
Whenever you want
promise
me.
that. Great. Also in recorded.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, LJ.
Thank you.
We can't wait to talk to you again. We can't wait to read the next books. And yeah, we'll be in touch.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so besides the fact that we've been edged to death for book 2 because LJ, right? Book 2. I did love meeting LJ.
Me too. Me too. It was such a fun conversation. I think we like his love the personality, love the
Right?
yeah.
I'm
So
sure.
I really hope to see him
Again.
again soon. Yeah.
Yes, please, LJ. Babe, don't block us. I know we've said this like 30 times, but don't block us.
Well,
Uh,
we can always create
Fake
fake
profiles.
profiles.
Yeah, I thought of that as well.
Yeah, I know you
And
did.
that's why I love you, is because of like same type of crazy. We can
Yeah.
create some fake pros to just go after him, just in case.
Yeah.
But yes, we can't wait for the next books.
Yes.
The prequel, I'm also very curious about Lydia's story. That's going to come out. Um, and he did say on record we could arc for him. So
Yeah.
kind reminder, LJ, you said that on
It's just
record.
like a contract.
It's a binding contract forever and
Yeah.
ever. So we'll be after you. But it was great to meet him. It was great to discuss the book.
It
It's a
was.
book I really did like very much. The style is very specific because it's a very psychological one, which for me was like, I love that. So pretty cool.
I
And
would really,
well,
really recommend for you to also to have a look
yeah,
and read. And yeah.
for sure. And to get ready for book 2, which will be
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Betty, so we discussed when we started, right, that we have some arcs we're still waiting, but so there was like a stuff your Kindle kind of thing over Valentine's, right? And I did download some books, so I'm kind of hoping that I will, you know, read some in the middle, and they're very cool. So one is also by Aria Devereaux, Ashes, Ashes. So I know last week we talked about the Scythe play,
Mm-hmm.
so now I'm going to try and read Ashes, Ashes.
Okay.
Hmm. A little bit, bit dark.
Those aren't arcs, right? Those are
No,
books
the
that
Ashes, Ashes is not an arc, it's already out.
okay.
So it was in
Books
the
that
stuff your
one.
Kindle, so I was kind of
Mm-hmm.
like, "Yes, come to
Oh
mama."
yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And I have a couple more that I was able to get, like, for $1.
Oh,
So
yeah. That
oh,
is
and
all
I bought
always
one,
good.
and this is awful, I bought one for the cover, but
Well,
it's actually in theory a good book. I don't know, don't get me wrong, but you know who the cover is? You
who?
know that guy from the band Voila? Luke, the model, the blonde one?
Oh, I would buy it as
I had
well.
to
Yeah.
buy that one. I didn't buy it on paperback, but I did buy it on Kindle so I can just stare at it a little bit.
Well, okay. I was going to tell you to just to frame it, but yeah, if it is on Kindle,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's my Kindle. No, but
yeah.
on paperback, I'm actually considering to order for my birthday
Well,
Aria Devereaux's book
mm-hmm.
because I need to own it on paperback for very specific reasons, which she will disclose when she wants to. I need to buy it on paperback. And I'll be probably buying a couple more books that we've already read that we own on Kindle, but I want to have on paper. I need some of them I need to. It's in
Yeah,
my heart.
yeah.
So yeah, I'll probably be kind of putting a little order in on Amazon. But yeah, and then next week we're gonna meet someone else. So next week we're going to meet someone who has a very interesting character who made us kneel.
I wonder who they are.
If you don't know, you haven't been paying attention.
Yeah. So, and for that, you should definitely subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell because you will be notified every time that we release these amazing videos that we are doing with these amazing authors that also need your support. So, um, from our side, please subscribe. Please listen to us on Spotify. follow us on Instagram. Kelly, let's also add LJ's link
We will.
into the description. Also show him some
Some
love. And yeah, and see you next week.
See you.
Bye bye.